become less and less tolerant of frustration. Mm-hmm. We have our phones, we have our dopamine, we have so much more ease in our life. And one of the things I always think about is our kids can't learn to tolerate feelings we don't tolerate in them. So if I have an increasingly lowered frustration tolerance because of all of the ease and dopamine hits in my life, I am inherently less tolerant of my kids whining.
Wow.
And then the reason I let my kids whining take the driver's seat and I say, fine, you know what, just go to your friend's house. I actually think it doesn't even have to do with making our kid happy, which I don't think is good as a predominant philosophy either. I actually just want to stop feeling frustrated myself. I just don't want to deal with it. So if we can't tolerate our kids' disappointment or frustration, they're not learning to, which is why then it looks like their emotions are making all the decisions.
Wow, that's extremely powerful, which is why, because they can't tolerate their feelings because of our reaction to their feelings, they now don't actually develop resilience or grit or all the things we want them to develop, because tolerance and knowing how to accept and sit in the feeling is such an important skill set.
I mean, this is everything, right? I think I'm a visual person, so I've done this before, but I think it matters that, if we think about kids, they're born into the world and they're born with all the feelings and none of the skills to manage feelings. There's a gap. All the feelings, none of the skills. Bad behavior, whether it's a 4-year-old hitting their sister, whether it's your teenager saying, I'm not going to Aunt Sally's, whether a kid is saying, I hate you, you're the worst mom, I don't want to be in this family, lying to your face. Every single acting out behavior is a sign that feelings are greater than skills. But the problem isn't the feelings. The problem is the lack of skills. Mm-hmm. So the answer to over time having a lot better behavior or something more powerful than behavior, it's building skills, building emotion regulation skills. Kids are not born with those skills. And we as parents, we are kind of the coaches. But I think as our life gets so busy, right, as we're more distracted, and just to be clear, let me say right away, I'm not like above this. I'm not like, you should all watch me. I'm a perfectly present parent all the time. No, right? Modern life is so hard, right? But yes, if we can't tolerate the challenging feelings our kids have, and we look for a quick distraction or a quick exit for them right away, then what they learn is something